Welcome to the Creative Crew Video Podcast, Episode 1, where we are brought to you by Ideas Are Bulletproof Studios Network. And, yeah. How are you doing today, sir? I'm Rob, and this is Jacob. In unison.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
I already got you a water. Shut up.
Brought to you by Sam's Choice.
Not brought to you by Sam's Choice. He's lying.
Definitely brought to you by Sam's Choice.
So we got some topics for today.
We do?
Sort of. These were old topics meant for Michelle and I. And Michelle's not here. He's here. He's better.
I'm just as pretty.
All right. So creativity being ruined in schools.
It's awful. It happens a lot.
Okay, so Anthony Mazur, a student at a school in Texas, was called to the principal's office about pictures he had taken for yearbook that he has posted on his Flickr account. He was selling the pictures that he took to students that were actually asking him, and he was bullied into taking the pictures down off of his Flickr by threat of in-school suspension. By U.S. copyright law, Title 17, whoever is the author of the content is allowed to do with what they want with their work, includes selling it.
Yeah. Schools have a tendency to do things that are just questionable and mostly just, oh, we're a school. You come to our school. We own you.
I wholeheartedly agree with that. That's just being in a school that thinks they're doing the right thing because they feel like they're our parents. I feel like they think that. And
I don't even say they're trying to be parents, because I don't know, parents usually like, oh, you did a thing, great, you can sell it for money, do it. School is like, no, you did this thing, great, give us the credit.
Yeah,
You did it here, it's ours now.
yeah, they're like, look at what our students have done for us.
Oh, great. Look at, our school is great. We have all of this things made by students that were definitely taught skills and traits by us. Definitely. They were given the ability to paint by us.
Yeah.
They weren't born with that.
It's, in my mind, it's pretty messed up in the fact of where a lot of the projects that we've worked on together for the school is like, look at what our students can do. This is what you can get when you go to this school. And no.
I guess, but it's pretty neat to get the opportunity, but it's not like, oh, this school, you always get those opportunities every day. No, the video we did was, that was cool, but it's not happening all the time. That was like a one-time deal.
Yeah, well,
We just happened to be in the right area.
yeah. So anyway, to show support and raise awareness for Anthony's situation, use the hashtag #IamAnthony on social media. If you want more information, there's a video on YouTube by Jared Polin that features Anthony in an interview.
I didn't know I'm Anthony. I feel so repressed.
That's the person that we're trying to bring attention to.
Dang. I want the attention. No,
So, anyway, you don't really work with clients, do you?
nope.
You work for you yourself and...
I work for me. If you want something from me, go talk to me. He's less helpful than me.
Just don't talk to you. Is that what you're meaning?
Yeah, don't talk to me ever.
This podcast wouldn't be working if it were like that.
Oh.
So,
Oh, that just gave me deja vu.
deja vu to what?
I know. It gave me
What is this story?
it gave me deja vu to laughing.
Deja vu to laughing.
I know, it was a really interesting night. I started laughing songs. I started rhythmically laughing. It was and it made me laugh more. You ever have those days where you start laughing and then things about how you're laughing make you laugh harder? and then you just can't stop, and then you die.
Occasionally, I'll start laughing, and then people will start looking at me, and I'll just throw myself on the floor.
Yeah. There's actually there's been documented incidents of things like that. What is it called? Like, there's a certain effect where if you start laughing in a place you shouldn't be, you'll just start laughing harder. And it happened in a church.
Like school.
Like the entire church just started laughing really, really hard.
School. Church.
Cool.
Like,
So after that unnecessary tangent,
so since you don't work with clients, you really have a luxury because you don't have to deal with people.
I've actually been considering working with clients, but I've been considering doing it the method of I make things. If you want to buy the things, you can buy them. I'm not going to take commissions.
Okay. Okay, I can work with that. But being a freelance audio engineer and doing music for people, some people are just on a different level.
A different level of
Okay, so like just imagine picture this. You're really good at your job. And you've worked with many just amazing people, amazing bands, amazing artists. And then this really cocky person comes up to you, wanting you to do their work. And there's like, we're the biggest thing that you work on, and you will never come across us ever again.
you punch him in the face.
You punch him in the face.
Do it.
That sounds like a really good response.
Yeah. You bring on that lawsuit. Take it.
Bring lawsuits.
Punch you in the face again in court.
Oh.
Do it. Punch the judge. He's making the wrong decision.
Okay. I think we brought out a violent side of you today.
I only have violent sides. I'm a violent streak of pure terror.
Pure terror. Oh, man. So, just terrible people I've had to work with.
Oh, that I am familiar with. Terrible people. There are terrible people, and they are terrible.
There's a difference between knowing terrible people and having to work with terrible people.
I can imagine. Like,
So speaking of getting work done, what's the best time for you to get work done?
morning. Definitely the morning.
Morning?
Yeah. I'm one of those rarities. I am such a morning person, it's absurd.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can wake up like my body. It's not even like I set alarms anymore. My body wakes me up at like 5.
Huh.
Don't need coffee. Wake up inside of like 30 minutes, fully awake. Ready to go. Let's do this.
See, I'm pretty much the opposite.
I know. A lot of people are.
Because I will wake up I wake up fairly late, like 8. But then I'll work my normal job like 9 to 5 or whatever. And then I'll come home. But then I'll just work on stuff here. Like I'll do audio, I'll do video, and do whatever. And then I'll look at the clock and I'm like, oh, it's 2:30 right now. I should probably go.
For me, for some reason, nighttime for me is like time to do nothing important and just do stuff that doesn't matter. Like,
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'll do shenanigans.
internet
at night.
surf, play video games. That's my nighttime thing. But like, I'll wake up early and just start doing stuff.
So, this applies more to me, but taking like when someone asks you to do something for them, if like say someone would ask you to do a commission for them, would you do it right away and just get it over with? Would you take the entire amount of time allotted, or would you wait until crunch?
I would start early and then slow down a little bit. And then so that, like, I would get a big chunk of it done right away. And then kind of slow down. And then if I need to use crunch, I will.
I found that I work very well in crunch.
Oh, I do too, but I also work really well in like the initiation of the project. Like I'm like, oh, new project, doing it, and then I get a ton of work done right away. But then I kind of slow down, and I'm like, all right, I like it.
Okay,
And
so
then crunch time, it's like, finish it.
so as you know, I was an audio production guy for an online radio station, and what happened was the station was just opening, and I had my team, and we were supposed to get these ad packages done. And what happened was, I was getting my stuff done, and one of my engineers disappeared. Like they just
Like
stopped.
Magic.
Like probably didn't turn
Harry
on
Potter.
probably didn't turn on their computer for a couple days,
Harry Potter showed up at his house.
and made him disappear.
Avada Kedavra. I know that's not how it's pronounced. Don't yell at me.
So one person just kind of disappeared, and then the other person had like an emotional breakdown because of things going on in their personal life.
Oh, okay.
Not because
He vanished. He vanished. I just
it was more like it was myself and those two other people, and none of them had turned in any of their finished ads.
yeah.
So I had to pump out 30 ads in a matter of 2 days. And I was like, I didn't have time to get voice actors or anybody from the radio station to record lines.
Yikes.
It was myself, all my voices on the ads. I could probably actually show some of these
and
to you
2 whole
later.
days of sitting in a basement.
That was actually my office. So,
You know.
sitting alone in a dark room,
Sitting in the closet.
shitting in the closet.
Curse words, please. Come on. This is a family-friendly show. Hey, kids.
Please.
You got your snickerdoodles and your milk?
So-
Watching our podcast.
So anyway, we were talking about something earlier about the design of something in one of your favorite games.
I hate myself so much. I said snickerdoodles and now I really want one.
So we were talking about the latest update for TF2,
Ah, yes.
Team
Good
Fortress
old
2.
TF Go.
So
Okay.
why don't you explain this one?
Okay. So, the new update, Gunmetal. Exciting, exciting, exciting. I've followed TF2 for a while now. I started back somewhere in like 2010. But I've been following the game for a while. I kind of stopped playing for a while, and the last 2 years I've been pretty dedicated to the game. So, of course, I was excited to get this new update. And wow! Was it very whelming. It was whelming.
Overwhelming?
No, whelming.
Just
There it is. Look at that. Okay. Life goes on.
Huh.
So, what they did, as you know, is... Well, you don't. Maybe you don't know. What they did is they essentially made it so that you can enter, like, a campaign. You buy a ticket, and then you complete 2 contracts every week. And if you complete a contract, you get a new shiny gun with a new camo on it. And wow, do some of them look dumb. Some of them look pretty good. Some of them look
all of 2 of them.
dumb.
All of 2 of these
Okay,
skins.
let me
we were looking
clarify
at some
what
of these.
dumb is. There is a revolver that is just skinned in wood. Orange and wood. Like not like the handle is wood or like just wood, barrel and everything. But wood.
They just took the wood texture and made it the camo.
Who does that?
Obviously Valve.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, some of them are cool. Like, they took their Jim Jam, the lemons. It's like a poster that you can find in TF2's world, and Jim Jam. And you can get a skin on one of the miniguns, and it looks nice. It looks very nice. But, like, you know, I will say, though, It's called the Citizen Pain, and because there's also a lemon with a smiley face on the barrel, but on the end of the barrel, so that when you spin it up, you can still see it, and he just starts spinning around, and he's just like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
shoot him!"
Shoot. Citizen Pain. Like Citizen Kane.
Only stupider. Only more painful. Actually, no, Citizen Kane was pretty painful. To watch. No, I'm just kidding. That's a good movie.
It was a good movie. So.
You seem well.
Yeah. So, video production.
Yeah. We haven't seen each other for a while. We talk, obviously, but
Yeah, we've talked, but this has been the first time that I've seen him in a very long time. And there's the mascot coming down the stairs right now.
that is so adorable. You have no idea. I'm not gonna describe to you what I'm looking at. I'm just gonna look at it.
I'll put a picture of what we're looking at if he doesn't come up here. But
Oh my god. Oh, it's near me. Oh, it's so cute.
it's obviously a gerbil.
Look at that. Oh, and he has big spikes. Venom.
And he's a hedgehog.
He's dragging blood
Wait,
everywhere.
what is he? One of those rockfish now?
Death Badger.
Death badger.
No, it's a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat. A ragdoll cat. That just happened to get shaved.
His eyes are cool.
Yeah, his eyes are very cool. So, anyway, video production class.
Mm-hmm.
Some people took that class just to blow it off.
Oh, that's the reason that most people take it. Of course, the exception is sitting on this couch.
Us too, because we got a different assignment for the entire time.
Start fires.
Working for the fire department,
Start fires.
Working for the fire department, producing their videos.
Yeah, so our local chapter of the fire department contacted us and was like, "Hey,
Make us a video.
our current videos for the fire department were made on a GoPro, but like the first GoPro before GoPros. What were they called? The flips?
I think it was a flip.
Yeah.
I think they made it with a flip camera, and
They made it on a flip phone camera.
ew. What were those, like 144p?
Look at that. You can see all 4 pixels.
What is this, like the first computer just like
The first computer? You mean
just all of 4 pixels? What if the first computer was just 4 pixels?
the first computer? Would it be what constitutes a computer? We're getting deep, people. Hold on. Deep.
Like, I mean, computers. I think we're on the 5th generation of computer now.
I don't know how you categorize it.
I think it was like,
Doesn't a calculator count as a computer? It calculates things. Input, output.
I'll have to look this up. And we're on this tiny couch, and we're both big dudes. We're just
Big dudes.
really squeezed together.
Big dudes.
Generations.
Big dudes.
Oh,
Big dudes. Big dudes.
okay. So generations of computers.
Big dudes.
So 5 generations of computers.
Hey Google.
This computer doesn't have Hey Google.
Big dudes.
So first generation, vacuum tubes. Second generation, transistors. Third generation, integrated circuits. Fourth generation, microprocessors. And fifth, present and beyond, artificial intelligence.
6th generation. The singularity.
What? Just singularity as a...
It can think.
Oh,
It's Terminator.
it's the Terminator.
Skynet. Skynet.
You know how crazy that would actually be?
Nope.
That'd be scary as hell.
Yeah. But I don't know why. Whatever. So, next is more art.
Yeah. So what have you been working on lately?
Well, lately I've gotten myself into woodworking. It's a practice. I recently found a shop downtown that mills their own hardwood. So that is horrifying.
Oh, that that picture.
What even is that?
I'll put this up there. It's has the Will Ferrell, Pharrell Williams, Will Williams, and then Pharrell Farrell.
Nope. Not. No.
What about this?
Disney.
I'll put these up on the screen, but oh man,
Memes, people. Memes.
memes are wonderful.
So, woodworking. Woodworking is an interesting practice. It's art, but it's very labor intensive. It's much akin to like making plushies or like it's
sewing.
Yeah, yeah. It's very physically. There's a lot of physical labor, as along with like creativity. But at least with it's also probably one of the more interesting because unlike most arts, it's subtractive. You can't. It's not additive. So additive is basically where you add material on, you put material together. With woodworking, it's subtractive. If you take stuff away, you can't put it back. You sand off that corner, it's gone. Bye bye.
Like all that wood in that corner right there.
Bye bye. It's gone. Can't do anything with it.
Yeah, I've been working on a lot of audio stuff lately, and actually I've just been found myself just I want to play every single instrument. I just want the ability to play every single instrument.
I want to be a music god.
Like
Don't we all?
So I started playing guitar when I was like 4 or 5, one of the two. And then when I was 8, I got a drum set. Sold it, but when I was 8, I got a drum set. Probably sold it when I was probably about 12 or 13. And now I'm in percussion at the school's band. And then I've started playing trumpet. I played cello for a couple of years. And I really want to play violin now.
It's good.
I need to learn piano.
It's good.
I want to learn the charango, which is a Spanish not a Spanish. It's a South American instrument. It's like Peru, Ecuador, and like all those different places. It's like imagine a mandolin with 10 strings and Latin.
Mandolin.
Mandalorians?
Mandolin.
I think this is probably about as far as we're gonna take this.
So you can play the
mandolin?
No. So you can play the Metal Gear Solid theme.
No, it isn't that.
Oh, it isn't. Damn. What is it? What does it do? Does it do magic?
I just went to Twitter accidentally.
Does it create life? I'm a singer.
It's one of these.
I've been in choir since like ever.
Since the beginning of time.
Oh yeah.
It's the instrument that the composer of The Last of Us played.
Is it now?
Yes.
What a surprise.
Because,
I'm now by no exaggeration, I'm looking at 3 screens all with backgrounds of The Last of Us. What game do you think RJ likes?
Oh, dude, The Last of Us.
Take a really wild guess.
I was really late to the party too.
Oh yeah, you were.
Yeah. I stole my coworker's PS3 and I'm like, I'm playing this.
Took it. It's mine now.
It's mine now. But Gustavo Santaolalla, such a good composer.
He is.
If you have the time, look up the behind the scenes of The Last of Us and just watch the music portion, because he pretty much plays almost everything.
It's very pretty.
So speaking of The Last of Us, story in games. Is it getting better or worse?
I haven't really been playing any new games. Partially because I don't have either of the new consoles, and PC releases are just kind of, hey, look at that. There haven't really been any new games I've been like, yes, now. Well, that are out.
Fallout 4.
Yeah, that was the exception.
Fallout 4.
But it's not out.
Fallout 4.
It's not out right
Fallout
now.
4.
It's not out right now. I don't know how the story is.
Oh, I want Fallout 4 so bad.
I guarantee you, I clipped the mic so hard.
I'll fix it. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe I'll just blow up the mic in someone's ears.
That's why you put a limiter on.
Who needs limiters when you could make people bleed from the ears?
Who needs you?
You need me, because if you were doing this alone, you would be really awkward. Yeah.
Who said this wasn't already awkward? Yeah, this has probably been really weird.
It's actually not that weird. It's
Yeah.
just like conversation.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I think
When you don't think about a camera being on you, it's really not that weird. It's just kind of like, hey. I honestly, you could, on my day-to-day, you could just film my conversations, and it would be like, wow.
an intelligent conversation.
Look at that. Me and Owen talking. Just
Owen and I
haven't heard you two talk.
No, I was fixing your grammar.
Me and Owen. All of the sudden, me and Owen were just
All of this.
a whole nother conversation. I'm gonna bug the crap out of someone, I know it. I guarantee you, someone will not know that that was a joke and just be like, what the hell?
I'm really proud of us. We've kept cursing to a minimum.
I haven't cursed once. Except for, like, kind of on accident, but it wasn't really a curse. You cursed!
I can bleep it. What do you think of that? Just in media in general, people bleeping things. Okay, not okay.
RJ, I am gonna ask a favor of you.
Yes.
In everything I'm about to say. Hey, when you but go backwards, but keep this word, next word. Fajitos. And that's exactly why you should never ever go to Taco Bell.
Fajitos.
Just do that for me.
Damn it. All right, so
Do it, please. For me.
this is gonna be the weirdest thing that either of us has probably ever done. Just sitting here conversing on a very tight couch.
There have been some pretty weird things. I don't know if that was loud enough for you to hear. There have been some pretty weird things. I've been whispering a lot, and I don't know if...
These mics are actually pretty sensitive, so you're fine.
Okay. Can you hear my breathing?
I don't think I want to hear your breathing.
That last one was weird.
Yeah.
Do you ever... have you ever had the time where you take in a breath, but it's like you're like... Wow, that was the worst intro to a sentence ever.
Have you ever had the time where you're taking a breath?
Have you ever had the time where you're like taking a breath and it, something like flaps? It's really, really hard to describe.
Something flaps.
Like your esophagus closes for a second.
What are you on about?
It's just like, and it's just like, but you don't mean to do it. It's really, really hard. It's. I really can't think. It's like trying to describe to someone what it's like when your leg falls asleep. It's just one of those feelings. It's just,
I feel like that'd be pretty easy to understand, or pretty easy to explain.
What, the spikiness in your leg?
Yeah. Like, there's a bunch of pinpricks everywhere, and you have no feeling, and you're just, like, moving it along, and it's just really painful.
The funny thing is that when your leg falls asleep, it's not weird at first. It's once you start getting the feeling back that it's weird.
Yeah.
Like, at first, it's just like, I can't feel anything. Then it's like, I can feel things, and I don't want to.
I'll have that happen when I'm just, like, sitting at my desk working, where I'll just be sitting there, like, My leg's asleep. Crap.
The weirdest. Okay, recently I was at a family party and God, it was weird. They had Kleenex that was like mixed with Vicks.
Yeah? Have you never had that?
No, it was cool.
No?
And weird, but cool. And very, very minty.
Where it's like the Vicks lotion?
Yeah.
Dude, that stuff's so good. Wow, how have you never used that?
I don't know.
How have you never been blessed by the feeling of Vicks tissues?
Because I've always just had Vicks Vapor Rub, which is pretty nice.
All right. Fair enough. So anyway,
Is your channel on?
is my channel on?
Yeah, I can't tell.
Yeah, it's recording. Yeah, I can see it on there.
But that's mine.
No, it's the one right below it. It's the second one. I know what I'm doing.
Is it though? What?
I know what I'm doing.
Do you?
I'm wrapping this up.
Apparently, we're wrapping this up.
This is like a nice present that we're wrapping up for someone's birthday. We're just